Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Makakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Dawada from the Men of Valor campaign in Greenville, South Carolina, coming back with another video in sincerity and in truth. Lord willing, it can be edifying. And I have the article right here. All right, we'll get right into it. I won't read all the article, but the title of it really stood out to me. All right, especially with this being the year, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. That was deemed once again by Elder Apostle Tahar through the Spirit. All right, and we know Jacob's trouble revolves around anarchy. All right, carnage. All right, famine. Different things going on. The hour of temptation, where they try to push the CHIP on everyone. Major insurrection against the government. All right, a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. All hell breaking loose. And we know that as we approach that, you people who are already pretty much starting to lose your damn minds. All right, not to say you have one in the first place, because you people are gone, man. All right, but the little bit of sanity that you had left is about to be gone, man, as we approach the end and as we approach economic downturn. So this is from zerohedge.com. It says increasing psychopathic behavior is a sign that society is on the verge of breaking down. All right, and there's a saying. I actually have the quote right here from Gerald Celente. It says, when people have nothing left to lose and they've lost everything, they lose it. All right, and that goes with the sentiment of this, the title of this article, because we're at the point now where, the cost of living is at an all-time high. All right, inflation and hyperinflation is continuing to rise. Okay, people got caught student loan debt. All right, they're in these dead-end ass jobs. They're tired of the rat race, so to speak. So people are just getting sick of shit, man. You go to the grocery store, man, you get a few things, and high-ass grocery store bill, man. All right, just to be able to continue to feed your family and stuff. But they flood, Esau floods the damn, he floods everything, or floods your minds with entertainment, whether it be music, song and dance, or whether it be sports, bread and circus, to keep you people distracted from the fact that, all right, this is a shitty ass place to live, man, right now. Okay, and the dollar is on its way out. But when people have nothing left to lose and they've lost everything, they lose it. All right, so you got these people, which psychopathic, they're just going into, mental health and stuff, and it's really just demons, man. All right, demons plague the minds of you damn people. All right, and your most intrusive thoughts, so to speak, are going to take over. All right, especially when there's a coming famine. All right, you people who seem, even you people who seem to be rational will become very irrational. Right? So let's get into it. Once again, increasing psychopathic behavior is a sign that society is on the verge of breaking down. All right, we're in a societal collapse, man. It says discussions on the collapse often turn to signals and signs and signals. The economy, politics, and social tensions have become increasingly unstable for many years now. And much like adding more and more weight to a man standing on a frozen lake, eventually the ice is going to break. The question is, how do we know when that moment will be? And that's the thing you won't. All right, the Lord said he's coming as a thief, and the Lord is in control of all this going down. So it's all up to the Lord. And that's why we're commanded to stand upon our watch. All right, and to continue to watch as well as pray, because to everyone else, this is going to come upon them as a thief, man, unaware. Scriptures say, when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. You're not going to be able to escape it. You're not going to have a remedy for it. You're not going to have you're not going to be able to fathom what's going on. It says, as cultural systems begin to dissolve due to the political clashes and economic decline, the real evil tends to slither out of the woodwork. It happens slowly at first, then all of a sudden, then all at once. A sure sign of accelerating collapse is the growing prevalence of psychopaths and psychopathic behavior in the open. Right, you people are bugging out. Brothers sent a video in the chat of this damn unruly ass nigga woman, man, tearing up a store and shit. All right. No, these are signs. It says the U.S. appears to have entered the middle stages of such a collapse, with many sociopaths and psychopaths beginning to feel that they might be able to act out their worst impulses without consequences. And those are ultimately demons, man. Brothers have shared videos where they got the little Ring camera. You got dudes literally coming up to a Ring camera telling a man on the intercom that he wants this woman to open the door so he can take her, man. And a part of what will get them to stop is the fact that the police can still be called. But what happens when the police can no longer be called? All right, 911 emergency services is no longer active. All right, well, we see little glimpses of how things could possibly play out in the movie series The Purge. All right, where the 911 emergency systems are suspended. Every man for themselves, man. You see the anarchy. You see the carnage that goes on, man. All right, the people being unruly. All right, people getting taken. I know the brother Bakar, the brother Bakar Amath, he always quotes the fact that Salaki. The brother always quotes in Purge Anarchy, the second Purge was at the beginning of that movie when the Purge was going down. They were in like an apartment building, and it was like a Northern tribe, mother and daughter. You know, the daughter had to be, the daughter pretty much was more than likely a teenager, late teens and whatnot, probably close to being an adult. And Diego, this guy, one of the neighbors, Diego came in with a shotgun. He said, "Hey, it's Diego's night, man. Who getting it first?" Speaking about the mother and the daughter, man. So you're going to have scenarios like this go on. You have people that think these thoughts, man. You got some evil, wicked-ass people out here. And the only thing that keeps them at bay is the fact that the police can pretty much get called. That there's consequences. They do have sense enough to understand that there's consequences for those actions. But what happens when those consequences are no longer being upheld? All right. Once again, you have lawlessness, anarchy. All right. And as society breaks down, these people are going to be, like I said, intrusive thoughts. They're going to be acting out their impulses without consequences. It says they are beginning to test the waters to see what they can get away with. In the past 10 years, there have been a dramatic uptick in mass violence and theft. Right. And there's a big deal. It's a big one going on in California. These high net worth areas, going into the Chanel stores, Louis Vuitton, going in there, snatching and grabbing, man. All right. It says with the advent of social media, it's not easier than ever to spontaneously plan riots to form with little warning. And in most cases, these mobs are random in who and what they attack. They might organize in the name of politics or activism, but they tend to lash out at whatever targets are closest or easiest rather than people they blame for their travails. In most cases, these events result in simply property damage in urban areas, but more and more there has been an underlying and aggressive impulse to hurt people. All right, the scripture, we're going to grab the scripture. Actually, let's go ahead and get it. Let's let the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua speak, because this is playing out right before our eyes, man. All right, this is why we go into these different articles and we measure it by way of the scriptures. The scriptures speak about these things. All right, this is 2nd Esdras 15. This is this scripture I'm about to bring out. 2nd Esdras 16. Isaiah the 13th chapter. About their children shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. Anarchy, chaos, Jacob's trouble. This is what we're coming into, man. This is the vibration that we're sending that warning out, because there is a hedge against what's going on. Not to say that we're going to be completely untouched, but the Lord is going to get us through Jacob's trouble, man. And it involves faith. All right, but we will be in the midst of, we will see some shit that if the Lord wasn't with us, it will bug us out. This is Matthew chapter 24, right to the point, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. All right, iniquity is abounding in this place, man. All right, in Babylon the Great. All type of perverseness, wickedness going on. All right, the love of many is going to wax cold. People are going to start hurting people, hurting each other, without a cause, man. And hey, not even mention, wait till the damn famine kicks in, man. And it's survival of the fittest, so to speak. These people are going to take each other's heads off. I always like to quote in that movie, The Dark Knight. I believe it's the second one, with the one with the Joker. And he told Batman, he told him, he was like, hey, you think these people are pretty much civil? He said, hey, when the chips are down, these people are down on their luck. They'll eat each other, man. Cannibalism is coming back, you know? And, you know, he was pretty much going into that. But that was a very true statement that the Joker said, man. You know? That's the nature of these people. So we're going to get back into it. It says, once again, in most cases, these events result in simply property destruction in urban areas, but more and more, there has been an underlying and aggressive impulse to hurt people. There will come a time very soon when the goal is not just to steal or vandalize, but to use instability as a smokescreen, a distraction that provides opportunity to harm others. Psychopaths like to exploit the chaos of political turmoil to indulge their violent tendencies or to convince others to do the same. And these psychopaths that have these tendencies or have these thoughts, they're nothing more than what the scriptures go into. The Lord has created spirits for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of let's go get it. That's who these psychopaths are. Let's go into it. This is Ecclesiasticus of the book of Sirach, chapter 39 and verse 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, which is coming upon us quickly, right? They pour out their force, right? When the police is no longer able to be called, we're in the midst of Jacob's trouble, when everything bad that could happen will happen. All right, the Lord is going to turn these spirits created for vengeance up, man. And another example of that, I must quote the Purge movie. In the movie The First Purge, which is actually like the third or fourth installment, all right, it was going into how they created the Purge, and it was as a social test, basically. And they let one of these damn nutcases out of prison, all right, and they gave some little camera lens or some shit in his eye, and they gave him free range to go kill people. And he was going around. Everybody else, they was partying, you know, just to collect the money. But he was out there actually stabbing people, man. You know, hey, that's a spirit created for vengeance. And I actually had a dream about that guy, all right? And I was in the midst of a city, and he was trying to track down this damn Latin tribe chick, man. All right, but he wasn't messing with me because, hey, we're going to have a hedge of protection. Lord willing, we be of the elect. We're going to have a hedge of protection against these damn, these demons, so to speak, man. You know? But that's what's coming. These spirits are created for vengeance, man. It says, with their fury lay on sore strokes in the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made him. They're going to appease the wrath of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because the Lord said, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil, meaning bad times. I, the Lord, do all these things. So the Lord is doing this as a judgment unto you people, as a judgment unto this land. Verse 29, fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. So that's really what who these psychopaths, so to speak, are. And in the time of their visitation, when the Lord gives them the green light, because the Lord seals the minds of people, seals in their mind their instruction. You know, when people go and commit acts of violence or they go and delete people, the Lord put the spirit on them to do it. The scripture says, shall there be evil in the city and the Lord have not done it? The Lord said, I kill, I make alive, I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hands, man. So the Lord puts the spirit on these people to take people out, man. So that's who's in control of these so-called psychopaths. But going back, it says then thousands of other criminals will also move to take advantage. The first wave becomes an avalanche, all because the system no longer provides sufficient incentives to behave. Right. Once again, they can't stop the crime. They talking about defund the police, and they're going to be overrun. So that's pretty much all I'm going to read on that. You know, but this is prophecy is jumping off the pages, man. Just more prophecy. All right. You know, the love of many waxing cold. Scripture speak about sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. They're not going to regard or listen to the powers that be. All right. They're going to pour out their force. The spirit's creative and vengeance. You know, and it's going to be some fucked up shit going on, man. Once again, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, man. You know, that's what's going to keep us stable. We understand who's doing it. We understand why it's happening. But you people, you're not going to understand it. You know, when grape is going on, when murders, cannibalism is going on, you people are not going to understand. You going to fucking lose it, man. You're going to already have lost it because you're going to lose everything. You people are about to lose everything, man. And then be punished. So, Lord willing, is edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Makakadash. And once again, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Till next time, Shalom.